Bole Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai. Always on occasions like these, divine occasions, blessed occasion, godly occasions, when you have the sacred text of the Ramayana is Sri Ramchandra himself. It is Mother Sita herself. It is Shankar Bhagwan and Mother Parvati themselves. It is Lord Hanuman as the gem of the Ramayana. This all culminates together, form the Ramayana together with smaller pearls, which hangs on a tree. If you see beautiful pearls, or you have precious metals, or you have fruits, or you have precious fruits like the bale hanging from the tree, or the bay leaves hanging from the bale tree, you look at admire it. If you clasp your hands and bow to those trees even without anyone to do, you get blessings. Without knowing, and you bow your head, get blessings. So too, when you have this text with this amount of divine gems, you have no other choice but to give reverence, give honor, give prostrations, and give all the love that you have accumulated, all the devotion that you have accumulated from many births, and reach at this juncture. This here is the holiest place of pilgrimage at this time. That is for the individual. They have mentioned many places as holy place of pilgrimage, but this here, this text here, and the assembly here is the most holiest place of pilgrimage. Why? Because the gods and goddesses, they have taken their time, they have taken their blessed time, because they want to hear from these sacred texts. They want to hear someone narrate with love and with devotion and with care and affection for the text, but also to impart to the audience. Also to impart to the gods and goddesses of their level of understanding of this text. If Lord Shiva is saying, telling Bhavani, he says even though it is a drop of Amrit, in the explanation, he says, I sit still and enjoy that. He says, where can you get this Amrit, which flows from the narrator as Amrit? You extract it and give it out. He said, this is what I look for. This is what I go for. This is what I search for. This is what I listen. This is what I go and smile at. In sessions like this gem, which the narrator churns. He says that when the ocean was churned and the Amrit emerged as one of the 14 gems, he said, I didn't partake of that. The Devas partake of it. He said, but when he churned the ocean of the Ramayana and the gem emerges from this Ramayana, he said, that is the Amrit. That is the Amrit, Baba. This is the one that I partake of. I give the Devas and them that, but I partake of this one. So she asked, he said, well, why? How is it so? Why are you saying that? He says, oh, Bhavani, there is no explanation that can be given about that bliss, that love, that Amrit emerges from the Ramayana and from the churning of the Ram, or narrating of this Katha. He says there is no explanation that can be given. The individual has to experience this bliss and this Amrit that emerges. He says, I am so versed, but I still cannot explain the feeling that I enjoy. It is beyond words. So, Bhavani, you have to enjoy that, and then you will understand how I feel. He says, yes, my Lord, I have seen that within you, and I myself have enjoyed it, but I want to hear your explanation for the benefit of the world. That's why I asked the question. He said, oh Bhavani, for the benefit of the world, the human, or the souls making this journey, they will have to sit in the exact way, on the exact manner that I said to enjoy this Ramayan Satsang. And then, with what? Humility, complete love and surrender to the Katha. Surrender completely to the Katha. There must be absolutely nothing within thee that tells you that yes, I am beyond the understanding of this. No, he says with utter humility. He says you, the individual, sit there, or the individual present themselves there and listen, absorb. And he said this is why Hanumanji is such. He absorbs so much until it begins to show the world where the Ramayan is. He says the world has seen Sri Ramchandji at times, and Mother Sita and Sri Ramchandji. He said, but no, the world has not seen. He said the world has not seen and will not see what is really Hanumanji. So he says, but why? Bhavani is asking, he said, but why, my Lord? He said, no. When you reach to that level of bliss and that joy and that Amrit, when you become one with the Amrit of the Ramayan, then and only then, this knowledge flows. He said that knowledge doesn't flow. And one say, many writers have written about Hanumanji. He said, but no one knows the mysterious devotional bliss that is Hanumanji. Just by mere thought, just by mere listening, or just by mere chanting the name of Hanumanji, he said you begin to get into that pathway of that bliss. That is the Ramayan. He said that the Ramayan, that Hanumanji has within him, he said that is not easily accessible by everyone. He said, I can access it, but still I get permission from him to access that which is within him. So Bhavani says, my Lord, I can understand how you feel. I can understand that. This is why he said, I will not leave your side. He said, because your experience, when you get that blissful experience and that divine joy, and I'm within your company, he said, I also experienced that. He said, but I want to experience it fully, separately. He says, but you will experience it separately or individually. But do not think of yourself as separate from me. You and I are one. So whatever I am experiencing, you will experience if you do not have any doubt within. See, doubt is the blockage to the divine. Doubt is the blockage, and when you have any form of even one iota of mistrust in what is being said, he said this blockage will come and you will not experience that. So you have to be totally pure to receive that purity. And he says, my Lord, I now understand it. I now understand that the transparency of your love for the Ramayan and for Sri Ramchandji. He says, I cannot turn to anybody else except stay with you at all times. This is why the Mahashivratri, Lord Shiva and Mother is worshipped together. They do not separate. You have to worship them together. Because at this conversation, he says, you and I are one. Wherever I am, you are there. So he says, my Lord, people in the world, the individuals of the world will not know. He says, they will know when they are filled with total surrender, humility, love, and devotion. Whatever, not the Ramayana alone, not the Shiv Puran, Bhagavad, he said, but total love, surrender, and humility in whatever task you